The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have reportedly requested a meeting with the Queen in the coming weeks, so they can introduce her to Lilibet Diana, who was born in June. But Harry's cousin Eugenie could get to meet the new addition to their family first. Harry and Meghan are likely to stay at their former Windsor home where Eugenie currently lives, meaning she could be the first royal to see Lili. Eugenie has been staying at Frogmore Cottage with her husband Jack Brooksbank since last December, and they welcomed their son August in February. The Sussexes moved to California last year after quitting royal duties, but Harry is understood to remain close to his cousin Eugenie. If the couple return to the UK to meet the Queen, they are likely to stay at their former Windsor home. Harry is said to have stayed at Frogmore Cottage when he travelled to Britain in April for Prince Philip's funeral, and in July for the unveiling of a Princess Diana statue. The property reportedly has 5 bedrooms, so there should be plenty of room for the Sussexes. Earlier this month, The Sun reported that Harry and Meghan have requested a meeting with Her Majesty in the coming weeks to introduce their daughter, who was born in June. A source told the newspaper, "Harry and Meghan have made this offer, but a lot of people are shocked by the sheer nerve of it. They may genuinely want to see the Queen, but it TMS breathtaking given what they put her through this year." Her Majesty TMS staff have not responded so far. Follow below for live updates on the royal family. Princess Anne attended a historic event at the Tower of London where a barrel of wine was presented to the Fortress Constable. The royal attended the historic ceremony of the Constable TMS Dues event on Monday, which featured the ship's company of HMS Albion. Other notable attendees included Defence Secretary Ben Wallace along with Lord Houghton, Constable of the Tower of London. The ceremony, dating back to the Middle Ages, requires ships which pass through London to pay dues, and in most cases ship companies present a barrel of wine. The Queen celebrated yet another smashing equestrian victory on Monday night. The monarch's horse, Fresh Fancy, won his race at Kempton Park, making this year the Royals' most successful racing season in a long time. Following Fresh Fancy's victory on Monday, Her Majesty has reached 30 wins this flat race season. Flat racing is held normally from March to the start of winter, with Doncaster's November meeting traditionally seen as the close. This means the Queen still has more opportunities to beat her personal record for most wins in a season in the upcoming few weeks. Prince Harry spoke during a military event honoring injured active duty and veteran U.S. military servicemen alongside First Lady Jill Biden. The Duke of Sussex, 36, co-hosted the virtual event with Jill Biden. The royal was expected to appear in person for the 2021 Warrior Games in Orlando, Florida, but the in-person event was cancelled due to COVID safety concerns. The 36-year-old prince appeared alongside the First Lady, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin and Ken Fisher, CEO of Fisher House Foundation. While speaking at the event honoring those taking part in the Warrior Games, Harry said the pandemic has flipped life upside down for so many people. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry may never be able to escape the intense attention surrounding their lives, a royal commentator has claimed. While the pair departed the firm in order to help protect their privacy, one observer has claimed the Sussexes have jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire since leaving the royal family. Daniela Elser said the Sussexes find themselves firmly in the crosshairs of photographers. Writing for News Australia, Ms. Elser said, "There is a certain cruel irony here when you contrast this state of play with the reality that Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, now face, having traded royal working life for peace trademark in the US, far, far away from the long arm of the courtiers and the British press they dislike so intensely." The Queen had to put her foot down against Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's numerous demands after they announced that they were stepping down as senior royals. TV personality Lizzie Cundy claimed the Queen fought back attempts from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for the continued use of their HRH titles after Megxit. Ms. Cundy said, "Her Majesty put her foot down and signalled the couple would not be allowed to use the style once departing their official royal roles." The removal of the HRH titles came hand in hand with the decision to step down, as it meant that the duo no longer formally represent the Queen. Isabella Marsons is taking over from Dylan Donnelly. U.S. Attorney Lisa Bloom has warned today's court proceedings into allegations of sexual assault by Virginia Giuffre are a major threat to Prince Andrew. Pre-trial court proceedings being held on Monday in New York into whether Prince Andrew has been served legal papers in the Virginia Giuffre rape case have been described as a major threat to the Duke. Ms. Giuffre's legal team has claimed to have served Andrew with legal papers in relation to the civil case through a Metropolitan Police officer stationed outside the Duke of York's Windsor residence in August. Ms. Giuffre has alleged she was forced to have sex with Andrew on 3 separate occasions, accusations which the Duke has strongly denied. The Queen will find it rather disconcerting as photographers descend on Balmoral to snap Prince Andrew amid his looming lawsuit, according to a royal expert. Speaking to ITV's Royal Rota podcast, Chris Shipp, the channel's royal editor, noted how the Queen will find it challenging to see the paparazzi clambering around her estate following multiple pictures in the British press of Prince Andrew arriving at a bothet hut in Balmoral. It comes as lawyers for Virginia Giuffre, who accuses the Prince of battery by sexual assault and intentional infliction of emotional distress, have repeatedly failed in their attempts to serve Prince Andrew court papers. The Duke of York, 61, has vehemently denied all the allegations put forward by Ms. Giuffre. Prince Louis made his first ever trip abroad with Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, and his 2 siblings. Reports from Hello magazine and news agency Arnie held Prince William, Kate and their 3 children were all attendees at the weddings. It marked the first time the 3-year-old prince had left the UK, after being born in 2018. Prince Harry ignored Prince Philip's demands to exclude Fergie from his wedding with Meghan Markle, a new documentary has claimed. Royal commentators described the decision to include Sarah Ferguson in the ceremony as surprising, as the Duchess of York was on the fringes of the family. Speaking to Channel 5 documentary Fergie and Meghan, Inconvenient Royals, Julie Montague, Viscountess Hinchinbrook said that there were reports that Prince Philip did not want Fergie at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding, due to tensions between her and the firm after a string of scandals following her divorce from Prince Andrew. Ms. Montague claims that when Prince Philip demanded that Fergie was not to receive an invite to the big day, Harry intervened and said, "This is what I want." Trademark Meghan Markle has been described as almost bigger than the royal brand amid speculation the Duchess of Sussex may be heading for a career in politics. Meghan Markle's future ambitions have been discussed by royal commentators Kristen Meinzer and Tiwa Adebayo for a new Channel 5 documentary. Fergie and Meghan, Inconvenient Royals explores similarities between the Duchess of Sussex and Sarah Ferguson, and their impact on the royal family. On where Meghan may go next, Ms. Meinzer hinted the Duchess may be already be eyeing up a political run using her sizable personal brand. She said, "We obviously know she has the Archewell Foundation, and they are trying to do good work through that. But will she eventually also tip the top into politics? Will she run for office at some point?" A royal commentator has lamented a royal miscalculation over Kate Middleton's brother. After James's marriage ceremony over the weekend, one commentator commented on the lack of photos from the event. Indeed, while there was a lack of pictures from James's wedding, royal expert Daniela Elser claimed the Sussexes have struggled with the continued attention despite departing the royal family. Commenting on the event, Ms. Elser revealed the cruel irony surrounding Meghan, Duchess of Sussex and Prince Harry's situation. Prince Harry TM's attendance at tonight's virtual event highlights his links with senior figures in the Democratic Party, according to a royal expert. This event showcases Harry's links to incredibly relevant members of the US political elite, according to royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams. He told Express.co.uk, "This year's Warrior Games have been cancelled owing to COVID, and this will be a virtual event. However, it will be extremely high profile to honor the athletes, their families and caregivers." Harry's contribution in this area over the years has been outstanding and highlights his links with senior figures in the Democratic Party, from which Meghan may one day benefit if she enters the political arena. Prince Andrew reportedly proposed a palace putsch where he would become regent until Prince William came of age due to Prince Charles' unpopularity during the 1990s. According to a royal biographer, an antagonism has always existed between the two brothers, Prince Charles and Prince Andrew. Nigel Cawthorne claimed that following the divorce between the Prince of Wales and Princess Diana, Andrew proposed a kind of palace putsch where he would become regent in his brother's place. The Duke of York is currently facing renewed scrutiny after an alleged former Jeffrey Epstein victim filed a civil case against him, claiming that he sexually abused her on 3 occasions. Prince Andrew has consistently denied all allegations. Kate Middleton has made no secret she wants a 4th child, a royal expert claimed earlier this year. Royal experts have claimed that Kate's recent absence from public life for the last 2 months was more likely due to the family being on their summer holidays. Duncan Larkham told OK! Magazine, "I don't think Kate and William have ever ruled out the possibility of baby number 4. Their children really bring out the best in them, and Kate is a natural mother and very doting with children. With Kate, despite her focus on her royal duty, her family still comes first. I wouldn't be surprised if they decided on another baby." Princess Victoria from the Swedish royal family, who has often been compared to the Duchess of Cambridge in looks and appearance, wore a stunning tiara on Thursday steeped in royal history. Victoria, along with her mother Queen Sylvia, were welcoming Germany TMS Federal President Frank-Walter Steinmeier and his wife Elke Denbender to Sweden. The Swedish royal family wore their finest jewels, which did not disappoint royal fans. Crown Princess Victoria, who is heir to the throne, dazzled in a floor-length red dress, which she teamed with a red sash. As it was a state occasion, she also donned one of her favorite tiaras, the Connaught Diamond Drop Tiara, which has been passed down the family via her great-grandmother, Princess Margaret. Dylan Donnelly takes over reporting from Katie Harris. Prince William has been prepared for his future role as king since he was a child, according to Princess Diana's former voice coach. Stuart Pearce, who worked with Diana to master her public speaking between 1995 and 1997, claimed William has been groomed for his future role for decades. He said, "William has been part of the conversation since his 11th or 12th year, he TMS been groomed." Meghan Markle showed she was a woman with a plan during her engagement interview with Prince Harry, a royal historian claimed. Royal historian Dr. Anne Whitelock said, "She was very, very confident, and not just confident of the relationship, but also in the way that she felt what this marriage would be and how she could retain some sense of control over her destiny. I remember thinking this is a woman with a plan." Prince Charles may not take the throne after the end of the Queen's reign, Princess Diana's former vocal coach said. Charles is the longest-serving Prince of Wales and is set to follow the Queen on the throne. However, Stuart Pearce, a vocal coach who worked with Diana between 1995 and 1997, believes there are chances the heir apparent may pass the crown straight to Prince William, who is second in line to the throne. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's infamous interview with Oprah Winfrey was beaten by an Italian food and culture show at this year's Emmy Awards. Nominated in the Best Hosted Non-Fiction Series category, Stanley Tucci CNN series Searching for Italy pipped Oprah's royal interview to the Post for the title. Also nominated in the category was the likes of David Letterman, with his show My Next Guest Needs No Introduction. Princess Eugenie jetted off to Italy over the weekend to attend a wedding, according to local media. Eugenie reportedly flew to Sicily to witness entrepreneur Irene Forte tie the knot with her longtime boyfriend, lawyer Felix Winkler. In a picture shared on Instagram by a fan account of the second daughter of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, Eugenie can be seen posing with fans lined up for the wedding. Meghan Markle's choice of gospel choir and black minister showed her desire to curate her royal wedding in her own way, claims royal expert. Speaking to the Channel 5 documentary Fergie and Meghan, Inconvenient Royals, royal historian Dr. Anna Whitelock said, "I think there's every sign that the marriage of Harry and Meghan marked the beginning of something different, or at least Meghan wanted to curate things in her own way. Journalist Tiwa Adebayo continued, for Meghan, being a woman of colour, having a gospel choir that were mostly black and having a black minister as well, whilst that might not seem political and perhaps it shouldn't be seen as political, it absolutely was a political choice, and I think she was trying to send a very clear message. She wasn't going to be leaving behind who she was. Princess Charlene of Monaco sparked fears among royal fans as she shared pictures of her daughter in a wheelchair. Charlene shared a few adorable pictures with her 334,000 followers on Instagram showing her twin children Prince Jack and Princess Gabriella enjoying a day out at Monaco's annual dog show on Saturday. The children were depicted in the company of their aunt Princess Caroline and cousins Charlotte Casiroghi and Melanie Antoinette de Massey while petting and admiring pets. However, the attention of many of Charlene's online followers focused on the fact that little Gabriella was pictured wearing a pink splint on a wheelchair. The Duchess of Cambridge has been praised for being so caring and considerate in her treatment of a little 5-year-old girl suffering from cancer. Mila's mother Linda Snedden told Hello Magazine, "I can't put into words how remarkable the Duchess of Cambridge has been. She was so caring and considerate. I got a real sense of her being a mother in the way she spoke to Mila. There were challenges, because of all the COVID restrictions and wearing masks, but she said she wanted to give Mila a big hug." Meghan Markle's half-brother has written the Duke and Duchess of Sussex another letter ahead of his imminent appearance on Australia's Big Brother VIP. Thomas Markle Jr. famously wrote a letter to Prince Harry telling him not to marry his half-sister in April 2018. The 55-year-old branded the Duchess, who he has no relationship with, very shallow and warned Harry she would ruin his life, shortly before their wedding. Ahead of his appearance in the upcoming series of Channel 7's Big Brother VIP, Mr. Markle has apparently decided to reach out to his estranged half-sister and Harry. Kate and Prince William headed to France with their children on Saturday to attend James Middleton's wedding to Alizée Thevenet. James and his French fiancée, copyright E, finally tied the knot after twice having to postpone their wedding due to the coronavirus pandemic. The wedding took place in the village of Porms-les-Mimosas, where AZ's father lives and runs a rustic inn. Guests included the Cambridges and their 3 children Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis.